Hi, Pastor John Kuski here with your word for the week. So a trivia question. What is the country that has the most sheep? It's China. 170 million, 4 to 5 times more than the nearest nation. And that animal, the sheep, also has a prominent place in their 12-year calendar. There is a year of the sheep. So supposedly if you're born in that year, you're gentle and creative and compassionate. But there's also a downside. Apparently you're also emotional and naive, pessimistic at times. Of course, the zodiac, the stars, don't really determine your characteristics. But the Bible says that there's some truthfulness to being like a sheep. That at times we can go astray, we're not as gentle or as compassionate to others like we should be. And in some of the most important ways, we are completely helpless to unload the guilt, to get over the negative thoughts. And that can be especially bad because we can find ourselves desperate, like a sheep that is on its own. But God instills characteristics of a sheep that you could say are saving. Listen to this in John chapter 10. The shepherd calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. The sheep follow him because they know his voice. And you probably knew that about sheep. They get to know and follow just their shepherd's voice so that they're not led astray by any other. In fact, if they have a good and loving shepherd, he will keep them from going astray and be there to help them with all of their needs. And that's what Jesus says about himself as the good shepherd. He says, "My sheep hear my voice and they follow me." You probably know what that's like when you're hearing and following Jesus' Bible voice. In a sense, he keeps us on the right path, even saves us from ourselves. If you haven't been experiencing that, then I invite you to fall in line to hear Jesus' Bible voice some more and learn to follow it as he leads us to. And then you can have, as he promises, the full life, a life with God. Now you can go back and hear more about that in the message halfway through the video from last week, April 25th, or just join us this coming weekend at 5:30 on Saturday night, 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, or on live stream. God bless.